Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Hellenic Glory. That's the series I'm doing right now. I'm sorry, I just got off of a 5.5-hour Banished stream, so now I'm streaming this. So just a little out of it. I totally haven't been playing video games for 6 hours. What are you talking about? I'm not drunk. Just high. And feeling weird. Alright, well, either way. Where were we? Right, so we have the Civil War thing going on. Not particularly that big of a threat. The real thing is we need to get rid of this group here. It's the only sizable group of enemies. The Duchy of Merv is the lead in this revolt, which is fine. The other problem is our second group of guys is all the way over here. So getting through, he needs to move a fair distance before he can be used at all in the fights. This guy, you know, as I just said, he's got an organizer on him, so he'll be okay. He can really start to beat the crap out of all these armies. Yeah, alright, there we go. Just gonna have to slaughter them all. Wholesale. Yeah. The rebels control their holdings is really bad. I don't ever like leaving that up for any length of time, but we have to blunt their initial charge before we can do anything about it. Their initial charge must be blunted by, you know, the slaughter of 1,000 people. Or 100,000 people close to. Alright, so we already have 21%. So we're evening things up. We can consider their charge, for the most part, blunted. Yeah. At least in the Indian region. The Indians just lost 20-some-odd thousand. That is a pretty devastating loss for them, not gonna lie. Okay. The Pope improved relations with me for some reason. I have no idea as to why. Sweet, sweet money. What do I care? I really don't. I really don't care. Pope can hate me. Pope can love me. He pays his taxes, then no caring shall happen. Yeah, their initial charge is not quite as blunt as we need it to be right now. We need to blunt it further. Okay, we'll need to take out the Kashmir. They have a lot of troops all over the place, and that's making things rather awkward. Transoxiana is not going to do a damn thing, though. That's what's funny. They can't do a damn thing. Their own armies are dead. Oh, boy. Like, that's their big problem there. Their own armies are lying dead from the civil wars around my realm. Like, they think they can do anything. And it's so goddamn adorable that they think they can. It's like a natural hazard. In golf, you just gotta play around that shit, you know? And I don't think the AI can. There's another bunch of troops dying. Like, they're actually being invaded by several people. Probably my own vassals. I'm just beating up on them right now. That's the extent of what's happening. It's no real surprise. Alright, we're actually in the positive against them now. As we continue to literally beat the snot out of these guys. Take out these guys, you know, push them back and push through here. We can get some good damage in. Hey. No running. You get back here and die. Like men. I don't even have leaders on these people. Like, just cataphracts are too powerful. Alright. Good. And we'll be taking this back. Okay, let's see. Where's their armies coming through? They got some troops in this region. A few troops there, nothing major. I don't seem to have any real ability to do anything here. This is fine. raise all the adjacent troops here. Just collapse in on this. Won't just we won't invade it, but you know. Yeah. Should head up there. Get to work. Alright. But again, the remainder of the charge seems to be in India. They have a lot of guys here. What is this anyway? 8% to Makaratakan? I don't know. It really is funny because they thought they could just, you know, get up and try and fight me. They didn't even have 100% of my troops. Like, they were weaker than me from the start. And then, of course, at any point in time in a war, or here, you have to play around the fact that my vassals are always fighting each other. Which means there's just gigantic armies of 2,000 to 4,000 just running around all of the goddamn place for no apparent frickin' reason half the damn time. Like, really? You can't play around that. And Transoxiana is getting crushed by themselves. They are doomed. The same as any other. I have a strange feeling white peace shouldn't be too hard to acquire here. I'm not too interested in, like, I'm not too interested in forcing out a total victory. I can just revoke Transoxiana and call it a day. I have no qualm about doing that. That's fine. I get a kingdom out of it. I'm not going to bother revoking the Indian kingdoms. Not worth my time. Okay. Alright, that's another 1,000 dead. Oh hey, they've got a charge there. That needs to be blunted. Yeah. We're gonna have to blunt them at every turn. Wow. I guess this is actually pretty neck and neck, despite the fact I seem to be beating them everywhere. I can't figure out as to how. How are they getting any score whatsoever? It makes no sense. I have a problem with this. Alright, come on here. We need to move after the king's personal land here. That's the easy stuff to siege. And now we have another infidel rising. How nice. Hey. We'll stand there. You will take it like men. Take your defeat. There. How? They're slowly climbing a victory, but it's pretty slow. Again, they have a lot of troops. They might successfully drag me a little while, but betrothed can marry. Hey, finally. Get myself a nice, big, juicy claim on Japan. Yes. Quite. Wow. 1,000 gold or 300 prestige. We have an infinite pile of money called the Pope. Don't need to do anything. Like I said, not gonna bother invading Europe. I mean, just because I'm, you know, Hellenic and they're Catholic. They're all paying tribute to me through the Pope. Because I took the Pope. He is my vassal. Haha. Second. And smashy, 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 smashy. Smash this castle up. Oh yeah. Smash this castle up. Oh yeah. And somehow, minus 7%. The occupations are the problem here. Like, they just have so many occupations, it would seem. Not that I can really stop them from occupying every which way. There's nothing I can do, really. That's just what they're gonna do. Alright. So, how do you feel about white peace? No? The war is indecisive. This is a war that's been going on for 3 years now. I'm just saying. Like, if you're gonna drag us into this level of chaos... Amalfi, great. Seems like every siege I take, we're just beaten by another one. I spread too thin. We're just gonna have to occupy all of Nubia. That closes off a flank completely. That seems like a reasonable way to handle this. Actually, that does. If Nubia is completely occupied, they can't raise the troops. Then we can just, you know, focus elsewhere. Okay. Dotawo... The real Tamatakarakan. Wherever the hell that province is. Like, I need to figure out where that province is, because that's costing me a lot, it would seem. Ah. Of course, the farthest possible point away from me, but that's another issue. Alright, so we'll have to go there. We'll have to blunt their offensive up there. Yeah, it was losing a lot of ground here, buddy. It's 11% in our favor. Nubia is shattered. We can send you up here. We'll need the organizer, though. Although it's nice that you can run around faster, you really don't need the organizer. This guy's got a long journey ahead of him. So we'll put him on there. Send him up there, and we'll beat Cherson down into the ground. Suitable? How about the Oubliette? Now, beat them. Beat them to a pulp. Alright. Stupid independent countess. What? No, thank you. Yeah, minus 48 here. It's all on the Duchy of Cherson that's done the work here. They are contributing most of this war score. If I can beat them back, I'll have the war score I need to win. Alright. Go. Strike like venomous serpent. And or just strike them with venomous serpents. Either one. I don't mind. Alright, and... it's not my call. I have no interest in granting claims on other people in the realm at this point. It's already messed up enough as it is. Alright. 5,400. They're managing to get 100 some odd troops together. Good work for them. Where are our men anyway? They're lost in this mess somewhere. Alright, go on them. Go get them, boys. Should probably deal with the armies over there, but need to try and hold the fort here. Occupying various provinces and capitals will assist me in that. The capital being, of course, the province or the holding they get the most troops from, so it blunts them pretty hard and makes it extremely tricky for them to continue their work and their offensives at me. Everything else is meh, but you know. Oh, well, he got imprisoned. Trying to spread the good faith. Oh, of course you would run, wouldn't you? No, he's not getting out of jail. I don't know what he's in jail for, nor do I really care, but he's not getting out. That's the important thing to remember. Salerno converted. Very good. How is that area doing anyway? Very poorly. We really need to do something about these rolls. Alright, we're gonna head north now. Let's go clean sweep that. We continue our offensive. And here we are. So this thing's a giant point soak right here. Yeah, they're at negative 67 against me for occupations here. We've got to do something about that. Just take this crap back. Holy shit, yeah, he does. I should probably replace him with someone who doesn't hate me. Revoked my title. Yeah, that'd be a pretty good reason why he hates me. Probably should avoid that. Thank you for noting that, Ilios. Again, I am streaming this, so. Suddenly, occupations, yeah, they're still looking pretty bleak here. Minus in cash and cash. It's over here, I'd assume. Somewhere. Either way, that's the next point where we'll have to break them. Alright, well, that's the first episode done. So, first episode of the Civil War, at least. Oh, crack more knuckles. Because it's hard. They are putting up a good fight, I gotta give them that. A lot of a good fight. I am surprised that, you know, White Peace is not being made. Oh, White Peace can be made. That's a great way to end the episode, then. Because I have 4 active revolts here. I would prefer to, you know. Since he's a traitor, no one will object. Cannot be a target of an ongoing war. Well, fine. Fine. Whatever. Target of an ongoing war. We'll get back to him, I guess. Just to remind myself, I'll mark him with special interest. Well, that's the end of that Civil War. That pitiful offensive. Thank you, everybody, for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Calvin, signing off.